Hey YouTube, it's your girl Chic from Chic Speaks. I am coming to you today with a 15-minute workout. Fat burner, flat stomach. If you're interested in that, you're here for that, you're in the right place. So go ahead, get comfortable. Watch me knock out this 15-minute fat burner, flat stomach, all standing workout. Let's get it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is a 15-minute easy fat burner workout. Great for the ab. If you're interested in burning all that belly fat, these are great workouts to do just that. Squeeze that core. Keep moving. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. This is a 15-minute easy fat burner workout targeting our midsection. If you want a flat midsection, this is what you do. I see some color in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Ooh. Let's hear it. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. We getting it in this morning. No different than any other day. Squeeze that core. It's an easy workout. Repetition. Just have to keep moving. Consistency. Simple enough, right? Nothing to it but to do it, right? This is what I do. This is what I do. These are exercises that I do to keep a flat stomach, to stay trim, amongst other things. I can talk about that more after I conclude this workout. This is a 15-minute easy fat burner workout, focusing on the abs. If you're interested in a flat stomach, these are the exercises you want to do. No fat. You do these exercises. My exercises are heavy on the ab section because it's a focal point of mine. I like to focus on the abs because I like to maintain a flat stomach. So my exercises are heavy on the abs. So that's what you'll see a lot of over here, but they're all total body workouts. But I like to do a big emphasis on the abs just because it's my favorite part of my body. I always like to keep a small waistline. So listen, if you want a small waistline, follow me. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you there. Follow me. Stick with me, kids. Stick with me. Do these exercises consistently. 3-4 days a week, minimum. The more, the better. The better. I assure you, if you're consistent, you'll see the results. just like with anything. It's about the consistency. What you see me do, I'm consistent about it. It's a lifestyle. Fitness is my lifestyle. So if I'm not doing these actual type exercises, I am walking. So listen, your girl is always doing something. I just encourage you to move. That's what it's about. You got to keep moving. You got to keep the heart rate up. Squeeze that core. Any exercise you do, you want to try to squeeze the core. Just engage it, just the added benefit. We want flat stomachs over here, right? No flab, no pouch. Ooh, need to cool down. Good morning, good morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are nearing the end. Nothing to it but to do it, right? Good morning, welcome, welcome. It's cool down time. Listen, you want to stretch it out. You don't want to feel tight after you conclude any type of workout. You want to stretch it out. You want to stretch it out. You don't want to feel sore. A lot of times people feel sore following a workout because they didn't stretch properly going into the workout or post the workout. So that's something I'm not always the best at as far as with the proper, getting the proper amount of stretching in. Listen, I like to kind of jump into it. And some of us can, but child, some of us can't. So if you're not someone who's conditioned to working out a lot, you definitely want to make sure you stretch before you start any type of physical activity. And when you conclude physical activity, you don't want your muscles stiff. So a lot of times we see with seniors, they move very slow. Their muscles are stiff. What they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So that happens when they're not utilizing those muscles anymore like they once did. A lot of times they're just, listen, I done paid my dues in life. I'm about to sit here and sip on this coffee, this drink. So you want to make sure that you're not stiff. So the way to do that is to continuously move. So regardless on how much older we're getting, we can't control the clock as far as us getting older, but we do have some type of control over what that looks like. I'm a 43-year-old woman. I'll be 44 next month. And I have taken into control as to what I want to look like as a 40-plus-year-old woman, mother of three, married mother of three. So listen, these are the things that I do because I desire to look and feel a certain way. So listen, it's up to you. How do you want to look and feel? It's really the power is yours. Good morning, Rhoda. Good morning. Welcome. Nuts Harry gave me a $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Shelly says, hey, Chic, love your work. Hey, Shelly, good morning. Dom, hello. B-Day. Hey, welcome. Good morning. She said, good morning, Chic and everyone. Johnny says, good morning. What is your new channel? My new channel is Chic Speaks, and then two words on it. Chic Speaks on it. I have a show scheduled this evening for 6:00 p.m. That channel. So when I first came onto YouTube, I did a lot of news, celebrity type content as far as viral things that's going on. So I have a show scheduled today at 6:00. Last night I learned that the singer actor Tyrese was arrested for failure to pay his back child support. So listen, judge said, listen, you don't want to do right. I got something for you. I got something for that. That was the energy the judge gave him, and he threw him up in jail. So we're going to talk about it. So that channel is going to be dedicated to just talking about just those things that's going on in the world, heavy on the celebrities. I used to do that. I really enjoyed doing that. So that's what my second channel is going to be about. So if anyone's interested in celebrity gossip or just even news, anything just viral, follow me on Chic Speaks, and then the two words followed by on it. Chic Speaks on it. If you go to my community page for this channel, you'll see the link that'll take you directly to the new page, because that page is so new. I don't know if you put the full name in, if it's going to come up. So that's why if you go to my community page from this channel, there's a link that's taking you to my new channel that I set up last night. And I have my very first show tonight on there at 6:00. So, listen, it's the first show. Who wants to miss the first one? Y'all seen how this channel just kind of took off, So some of you were like some of the day ones, or listen, in a matter of 2 months, this channel just shot up with the subscriber count, the clicks and views. So listen, I'm at it again. I'm really excited to see what my new channel can do and how it can take off. I love just assessing people's situations. Y'all know I love to study the brain. And so that channel is going to be, heavy on just viral moments, what's going on in the world, celebrity news, and we're just going to get down to it. So what I do over here with analyzing a couple of people, Over there, it's just going to be analyzing all different types of people and trying to get an understanding of why the hell they do what they do, child. So definitely follow me over there. Chic Speaks on it. Chic Speaks on it. That is the second channel. So I thank you. There's already quite a bit of you all, or people who have already gone over there and subscribed before I even put anything up there. So I do have a show scheduled. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The very first show. You don't want to miss. Listen, child. If you know, you know. I still come with that same energy. You do not want to miss it because, listen, we got some questions. We got some questions. Tyrese, we got some questions. So, but we're going to get into that over there. So I look forward to seeing you all over there. 14 Night says, new here. Welcome, welcome. Looking great now. I appreciate that. Speaking of stretchy, Eddie, hi. Hello, Eddie. So, yes, you guys watch me do what I do to stay in shape as a 40-plus-year-old woman. Listen, it's a lifestyle. It's been a lifestyle for me for just nearly right around 20 years. And I just get in it. I keep moving. That's the key, to keep moving. Ladies, many of you have had these babies and you're like, listen, listen. I've been trying to get rid of it and it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. I just learned over the summer this whole thing about a menopause belly. I'm like, what? Child, and that's not what I'm trying to have. But if you follow me in the exercises that I do, I can help you with all of that. I can help you rid that. I can help you prevent that. You know, if you're trying to be ahead of the game and start working out before you get to that point, all of that, because the exercises that I do over here, it's going to get you right. Like in the South, we call this homegrown, meaning that this is no surgery. I'm not even in the gym. Like, this is legit, like in my house or outside, just walking in a park in my neighborhood. That's just my preference for how I like to get my physical activity in. I enjoy being outside walking. And then if things don't line up for me to be able to do that, then my next go-to is going to be these exercises that you all see me do. So in June, I started documenting my exercises, just my fitness journey. I get a lot of questions as to how I maintain, Chic, how? Like, folks, listen, sis, how? What's the deal? What's the deal? So this channel speaks on all of that. I just talk about, you know, I do a workout. So you'll notice in my titles, I'll have the length of how long the workout was. My videos are typically longer than that because I'm on the back end talking to you about what I've done, what I do, how you can do it, motivating and all that jazz. So that's what makes the video closer to like an hour or more. But my workouts are usually minimum 15 minutes, max maybe like 40. I don't like to do long workouts. I don't really feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's just about what you're doing in the workout. If you're doing them correctly, if you're doing the right exercises. Listen, that's how I feel. So I don't like to put a lot of energy into a lot of things. If I'm going to do it, I have to try to find a way to simplify it. So for me, walking will be a minimum of an hour typically for me. So that's the only type of exercise that I do for a longer period of time, walking, because I do minimum like 3 miles. Minimum, I'm going to do 3 miles, and that's going to be right around an hour. But I can walk more than that. It just depends on, you know, where did I go for that day to walk, what type of time I have on my hands. But minimum, if I know I'm going to go for a walk, I'm factoring minimum an hour, minimum 3 miles. That is just my number in my head. I like 3 miles because it's 3 miles to walk my neighborhood and my community. So that's just my go-to. If I can get 3 miles in a day, child, I done done what I came to do on this planet. So just get something in. PM said, hey, Chic, I'm looking forward to your new channel as well. Thank you, PM. I'm looking forward to seeing you all over there. Child, it's going to be a whole different type of vibe, but I have many facets to me. Some of you have only kind of seen just one or two, but listen, I have a whole toolbox. I've been on the internet for a while doing different things. So you all may be new to what I'm going to be doing later, but this is kind of more so what I started out doing, what I'm going to be doing at 6 o'clock. So you don't want to miss it. But yes, get to moving. You got to move. You got to move. diet. I get questions asked all the time. Sheik, what do you eat? What do you don't eat? I eat everything I want to eat. For me, it's just about portion control. I don't believe in removing or depriving myself of anything, because my thoughts is I'm not going to want to spend the rest of my life without that thing. So say if I removed it. So say, for example, bread. I removed bread and I get results. Let's just say I'm removed bread for 30 days and I dropped 10 pounds. Child, I need to damn go without bread forever, because I got those results because I took it away completely. Soon as I start putting that back, because I love bread, guess what's coming back? The weight, it's going to come back, right? So I don't even want to do that to myself. And that's what happens with a lot of people who do these fad diets, the vegan diet. They do these temporary, the keto. They do it for like a moment, a season, for whatever. And then the moment they incorporate those things back into their diet, the weight just boom, like overnight come back on. Because what's happening is that you deprive the body from those things. So then when you reintroduce those things back to the body, guess what? They start to hold on to it because it doesn't know when you're going to deprive it again, when you're going to take it away. So that's why a lot of times people will gain that weight back faster than what it took for them to get it off. I ain't playing them kind of games. I would rather just minimize my portions of, or the amount that I consume, like bread. Say if it's bread, I'd rather be like, okay, I like bread. Maybe I won't eat bread every day. Maybe I'll eat bread 2 or 3 days a week. You see what I'm saying? I just shifted. I just created a different type of situation with the bread. So I believe in doing more so things like that. But even aside from that, like portion control, I'm heavy on portions. I rarely eat a full plated meal. It's so funny. Yesterday when I was out, I ate a full plated meal. I had some noodles. I went to this this restaurant. So it's a restaurant here. I live in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, and it's called Wealthy, and it's spelled WHEALTHY. So it's a Asian restaurant with noodles, or you can get stir fry, whatever. I always get the noodles with the vegetables, and you can pick 2 protein. Child, I've been eating at this restaurant for like a year. I never eat all my food. Yesterday, I did. I'm like, what? My husband was even surprised when I told him I ate all my food. Y'all, I don't eat all my food. I portion out everything. But even with me eating all of that food, it was a very light meal. It was based in, the noodles were egg noodles. So I think that's a kind of lighter type noodle. And then it was vegetables in the dish. You can choose your vegetables. So I had broccoli, cabbage, and carrots, and then you add your 2 protein, which I had shrimp and steak. Even though I ate the plated meal, it didn't feel I didn't feel full, like I had overdone it. So you got to think about what it is that you're taking in, and then when you're thinking about what you're taking in, then you can think about, okay, how much of that can I eat? So because of that was more of a healthier type meal, I was able to eat the full plate, even though I ain't never done that before. Normally that it's going to be maybe half that I eat during lunch, the other half maybe dinner, or maybe one of my family, the kids or husband, somebody else to eat it. But I say all this to say that it is not the norm for me to eat all my food, because I'm big on portion control. I want to minimize my portions because it helps me to control the calorie intake. I'm not a girly who count calories, but if I cut my portions in half, I'm cutting my calories in half just by basic math. I don't know how many calories maybe was in that dish, but I know if I cut it in half or thirds and only ate that portion, I know that I've already taken in less calories than what that total dish makeup. See, listen. Listen, it's real basic over here. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. I've been doing this for years, and this is what I do. I promise you, it ain't that deep. If you know Chic, she gonna find a way to simplify some damn stuff. The way my life set up with a husband, 3 kids, job, content creator, a dog, walks in the park, I have to figure out how to simplify these things, and this is this is how I do it, child. This is how I do it. Yolanda says, good morning, getting ready for work. I walk and do stretches. I eat what I want and portion as well. Have a great day. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Yolanda. You have a great day. Slasher says, love this new content. Thank you, Slasher. Welcome. So yes, like, I just come on here to just motivate you all to just move, because that's where it starts at. You ain't gonna just day one look like me or somebody else. No, you're gonna look like yourself. But as you're on your journey and putting that work in, you're going to start changing. You're going to see these changes. You're going to feel the changes. And guess who else going to see the changes? The world. They ain't damn blind. They might not say something in the beginning, but baby, it's going to get to a point to where they're going to have no other choice but to say something, because they're going to wonder, what the hell, what are you doing? Talk to me. I'm seeing you melt away. Like, because if you do what I say with exercising 3-4 days a week, 15-20 minutes a day, cut your portions in half. Drink a lot of water. I consume a lot of water. Y'all, child, I live in Georgia. It's been hot as so I've been taking it, and I feel like this season more water than ever. So it's great for your energy. It's like fuel to the body. Great for the skin. People always ask, Sheik, what you got on you? What you be? Child, it's bare minimum. Child, I told y'all I'm not that deep with stuff over here. I keep life simple. I keep life simple. Listen, that's how, for the sake of my nerves, I gotta keep it simple. So I drink my water. Drink your water. It helps. It will help you with mental clarity. It help you with energy, and it will help you, help clear up your skin. Water has a lot of benefits, just as does exercising. Exercise is great for energy too. If you ever wake up feeling tired, or like you ain't got no energy, exercise, because exercise has a way of energizing you. So drink your water and exercise. Do a quick 15-minute exercise, 10 if that's all you got. I like to start my mornings out with 25 squats. I do 25 squats. So when I'm just in the bathroom, brush my teeth, whatever, doing something that don't take a lot of effort, I drop and do 25 squats. Before bed, guess what? I do another 25 squats. If you ain't done nothing all day dealing with fitness, at least do that. At least do that. That can be the gateway into your fitness plan. You be like, child, I started my routine out with some squats. Next thing you know, you got about 10 exercises in your repertoire, and now you getting it. You are getting it, and guess who's seeing it? Everybody, even if they ain't made no comments. Listen, just because somebody ain't compliment you and said that they see you, oh, they see you. They see you. If you see you, they see you too. And I assure you, eventually, they're going to say something. Even if it's some shade, they going to say something. And what you do is crack the hell up at yourself, because you already know. She said they going to see me. They going to see you. I'm not saying they going to see you and speak some some words that's going to make you feel warm and fuzzy. But they going to make some work. They're going to say some things that are going to let it be known that they see you changing. And sometimes that can show up as hate, as far as with the type of words they may say. They may say, you look like you're getting too small. Have you been eating lately? Things like that. But remember, you cannot ignore the messenger. So when you get certain comments from people and they're negative, think about who it's coming from. See what the hell they look like, because 9 times out of 10, if they tell you getting too damn skinny, they ass big, they fat, they bigger than you. Ain't nobody who ever been smaller than me have said anything to me pertaining to my size and my weight. It's always going to be someone bigger. So I say that to say is taken to account who is speaking these words, because you got to take some of that with a grain of salt, because somebody who's big as hell, they not going to probably be your biggest cheerleader, because now you done left them behind. You done left them behind. So do not let somebody's negative comment or say, no, you getting too small or you shouldn't lose weight. No. You do what feels right for you, coupled with what's backed by science as to what's supposed to be healthy. Because some people get so bent on, oh, I want to have all this extraness, but it's not healthy. So you got to try to find a balance as to, okay, I want to lose weight, but I don't want to get too small, but I want to stay healthy. Find that median. Do your research, talk to your doctor, figure out what that looks like for you. If you are in a weight loss journey, as you're losing the weight, pay attention to see at what point are you like, okay, bet, I like how I'm looking now. I'm good with maintaining this. Versus you saying, okay, I think I'm good to drop maybe another 10 and then I'll be good. Like, gauge it on yourself, not for like anything else. Just make sure you're doing it for you, and it's in line with, just from a health perspective, what's the recommendation for your health, meaning for your life, for your sex, whether you're male, female, your height, your weight. So then that goes all into the BMI, child. Listen, get y'all BMI right. You don't know what that is. Go to Google, type in BMI, figure out how to determine what that is. If it say it is out of whack, because child, 9 times out of 10, most of y'all's gonna say it ain't right. It is what it is. Fix it. Fix that BMI. Fix that BMI, because when you fix the BMI, like everything else is fixed, because you're not going to have a BMI that's where it's supposed to be unless your weight is where it's supposed to be. And your weight correlates with your height. It correlates with your sex, your age. So it's all these different variables that goes into like the BMI. So get to know what your BMI is. If it's off, even by a little bit, work on getting it back into that healthy place. You ain't got to get it way down low to where it says the minimum, but get it somewhere in that range. If your BMI should be 18 to 23, child, try to get it to about 20, 21. You see what I'm saying? Like, get it in the middle. You don't want to be teeter-tottering over into like an unhealthy stage or area. You want to kind of give yourself some cushion. So get to a good place, like a good 21. Therefore, you got at least another 2 points, to kind of, if you started, doing the most with your diet, you're still kind of in that kind of a healthy range. So today's homework, figure out what your BMI, body mass index, is. That is a starting point. That's a starting point. If you still have questions centered around that, you can take those questions to your physician in regards to the BMI if you need help trying to understand what that is. If you haven't gotten a good understanding from Google, YouTube, or whatever. Anyway, anything you're trying to do, differently with your body, I urge you to speak to your physician, your nutritionist, someone who specializes in, those areas, so they can talk to you about, because some people have certain medical situations, so they have to eat based on using a certain type of diet. I don't have anything like that going on, but some of you may. So if that's the case, you want to make sure that you're consulting with your physician on the types of diet you should consume, as well the types of exercises you should do, because everybody can't do everything. So I come out here and speak to you about what it is, excuse me, that has worked for me to date. This has been a lifestyle. I've been working out for just about 20 years, almost 20 years. I've been working out, whether it was in the gym, heavy in the gym during my 20s. Once I got in my 30s, I'm like, child, I just want to be outside. So that's when I started doing things outside of the gym. So that's why I'm going to say all day, you can achieve your desired fitness goals in the gym and outside of the gym. How many of you all have had a membership, currently have a membership? You go in there, you be playing games, and you ain't seen no results. So it's not really about, I go to the gym. It's what are you doing in the gym? What are you doing in the gym? Because somebody can be doing far more at home than they are in the gym. So it's not really necessarily the environment. It's, are you intentional? What are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all be seeing them people coming out the system, the penile system swole. What gym? They ain't got no LA Fitness, no Planet Fitness, in no system, in no jails. No. They worked out wherever they were. You see what I'm saying? So they just may do wherever they were, whether it's in that room, in that cell, on that hard-ass floor. They just got it in. So that's what I say. It's not about the environment. It's in the mental. It's in the mental. Mentally, are you ready to change? Because if you put it up there, child, I got to get this weight off. F what you say, I'm getting this weight off. If you put that in your head, guess what? You're going to get the weight off. Because everything started in the mind, right? Because I like to say, whatever you think, you're right either way, whether it's positive or negative. If you say you can do it, guess what, baby? You can do it. If you say, no, I can't do this, then you ain't doing a damn thing, because you're right either way. Everything starts in the mind. Put in your mind you want change, and say, when do you want that change? Why not today, child? Why not today? Why I got to be tomorrow? Why can't it be today? Why can't you go get an extra walk in today? Why you can't do a 10 squats today? What's the difference between today and tomorrow? We can always push something out. And a lot of times we're pushing things out and it's forever pushed out. And guess what? Time over time, we never see change, and we're just continuing to complain about the results that we're getting. But we haven't changed our efforts, our mindsets, the energy that we put into it. Child, I know the struggle. I ain't always look like this. I said I got 3 kids. So that means by science, your girl wasn't always looking like this. But I was always motivated after I've had my babies, dropped my load, to get back to looking a certain way. So that's when the work would come in. So listen, I just know what it is to have your body all out of whack, and then you got to bring it back together. I know, I understand. I like to call this over here in the morning during our workouts that the ab chasers, because many of us ain't never seen our abs before, ain't seen them in a very long time, and we just trying to see something. We just trying to see something. Like, I'm trying to see something, and it's nothing like seeing a positive change in your body, for example, when you know it's the result of hard work. Ain't nothing like it, because it's going to motivate you to want to keep going, right? You're going to be motivated to want to keep going because you're seeing those results. I like to say we celebrate small wins over here. So let's just say a small thing to measure. If you're not going off the pounds, maybe get a measuring tape and measure your waistline. Do some of these things that I've talked about, such as working out 3-4 days a week for 15-20 minutes, whether you're walking or doing some actual exercises. Get a measuring tape, measure your waistline or your arms, wherever, as a starting point. Do what it is that I said do. Do it for like a solid 2 weeks. And then check your measurement, baby. You're going to see some change. That's what I'm saying. It really doesn't take a whole lot. It takes the consistency. You have to consistently do these things. The exercise part, consistently doing them. Portion control. You will see a change with consistency. You will see a change. I just urge you to try it. I have people that come back and say, Sheik, I tried it. I drank my water. I cut my portions. Baby, I'm winning. I'm winning. And that's what it's about, because I just want you to try, because I can tell you all day long what has worked for me, but that's my testimony. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You have to create your own testimony. Create your own testimony. Get in a situation where someone's like, okay, talk to me. Sis, bro, what you doing? I need help. Now, what you say you be doing how many days a week? And where you say you be doing that at? Bet. Call me the next time you go, because I'm rolling with you. You're going to get people who are going to be responding like that, because they're going to be motivated by seeing your results. You know, that you're going to motivate people. And that's going to have an effect on you, because you're going to feel that much more motivated, because you're going to see that you're able to impact other people by what it is that you do. You see how this thing work? Each one, teach one, child. That's what I come out here to do. All I do is turn on the camera and show y'all what my life look like. When this camera is off, guess what? I'm still doing these things. So me coming on camera is just trying to help you all with motivating you. Because listen, I told y'all this is my lifestyle. Clearly I ain't lying, because look how I look. And anybody look through the archives, they'll see Sheik always was like small. But I've been different, like weight, like, you know, as far as on the scale. But I've always had more of a small frame. In some seasons in my life, I'm more fit than others. So like right now, my season of being in my 40s, I'm more fit now. Just because, like, I'm a content creator, so I have to show up. I'm doing this content. So child, like, I'm doing something like 7 days a week, because I'm documenting it. So either I'm walking or I'm exercising. So 7 days a week, I'm doing something. I'm working out more than, say, what I was doing prior to recording. So now I'm even smaller than what I was before. But it's okay, because the way the weight is coming off, I'm good with it. I don't feel like I look that much smaller when I really look at myself. So I'm happy with it. But listen, it's up to you. What are you happy with? Are you good with the size you are? If you're not, what are you willing to do about it? Don't talk about it, be about it. That's what I like to say. We got a lot of talkers, but what action are you willing to take? And when, child? When? Your child's 16 years old. When? When are we going to do this thing? When are we going to do this thing? And sometimes we have to accept that we're not going to always have a partner there by our side to do these things with us. That's a big thing. I hear so many people, in particular women, because I'm a woman, so I'm talking to women a lot. And they say, oh, I would go walking if I had somebody to walk with. I would go to the gym if I had someone to go to the gym with. How long have you been saying that? So do that mean that you continue to go without because you don't have an actual person along with you? Baby, you got Jesus. You got a higher power. Most of us came into this world by ourselves. Most of us didn't come in here with another sibling with us. Now, I got sisters that are twins, and that's their story. That ain't my story. I came in this world solo dolo. So it's not hard for me to go and do things by myself because I know that if you wait for somebody else, child, you can spend a lifetime waiting and you never achieve it, right? Because you've been waiting for somebody to show up. You've been waiting for somebody's schedule to become available or to become open so they can do something with you. And in the meantime, you're not getting results because you've been waiting for someone else. Like, are you tired of that yet? I'm tired for you just by repeating it. I'm tired for you because I don't know what that's like to wait on somebody for anything. That's just never been my thing. Like I said, listen, I'm the oldest of 4 kids, so I was always the leader. Like, listen, they weren't going to do nothing unless they seen me do it. I didn't have nobody to look to do it. Because I was the oldest, it was about, okay, me being motivated to just do it because I didn't have anyone else to turn to see for an example, such as like a sister, a brother. Like, so they all had me to look up to. So I'm conditioned to do something first. I'm conditioned to do something alone. Like, child, like, that's how I've accomplished a lot of things because I'm not afraid to go about it on my own. Many of you are. And you need to fix that, figure that out. Why is that? Why is that? Somebody said, lady, what do you do for a living? I'm a businesswoman and I do content creation. So yeah, I do a lot of things. But one thing, regardless of everything that I do, I make sure that I show up for myself. I make sure I show up for myself because far too often we're showing up for everyone else except for ourselves. What have you done for yourself lately? What have you done for yourself lately? You probably can name a slew of things you've done for other people. But what have you done for yourself lately? What is something you'd like to achieve? What's a goal you'd like to achieve for yourself? Somebody can't achieve it for you. You got to do it right. So put the work in. Just put the work in. You can do it. Get motivated. Find someone to be motivated by or something to be motivated by. Whatever that may be, figure it out. Because I say that everybody needs something, someone to be motivated by. Because people who lack motivation, you can see they have a tough life. Those people who are just doing the absolute most in life, they lack motivation. They haven't identified anything to keep going for. So they move recklessly. Like, it shows up in the quality of their life. Find something to be motivated by. Content creation. I'm a content creator. Maybe you have thought about becoming a content creator yourself. Someone came in my comments yesterday and was like, oh, Sheik, well, your new channel, I hope you don't do this because I didn't like that you were doing this. And someone in the comments was like, well, go start your own channel. And then the person was like, well, yeah, I've been thinking about it. Maybe I should. Yes. Don't spend time trying to control the narrative of what the next person's doing because at the end of the day, we can only control ourselves. Do what you can do. If you don't like what someone else is giving, go out there and do something else. So get motivated. Get motivated. Document your journey. Start up a YouTube channel to where maybe you can document and vlog your fitness. There are so many content creators out there who do just that. And they have a big following because people can relate to them. Because most people, let's face it, most people in the world ain't running around looking like this, looking like me in their 40s. They're not. They're going to look like somebody who's bigger. So if that person who's bigger turn on a camera and it's like, yo, I'm about to document losing this weight, they're probably going to get more people who are showing interest in what they're doing than me for the fact that people are going to be able to feel like they can relate to that person. You see? So you find your tribe. You find your tribe. It may not be me. I hope I can motivate you. It is my intent. But we're all not moved by the same people at the same time. We're just different like that. Wagon Smith, read it. Let me see. Smith said, what about discipline? Discipline starts in the mind when you're ready. I feel like when you're ready, when you're ready to make an actual change, that discipline is going to come and you're going to do it like second nature because you're tired. You're like, I'm ready now. You ever got to a point to where when you got ready, you just did it versus coming up with all these reasons to not because you got so tired? What they say, you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's something about when you feel like, okay, I'm ready. It's something you feel. So when you feel like you're ready, the discipline is just going to come because you're going to know, okay, I'm ready to lose weight. Okay, I know I've been saying this for years. I'm ready. Sheik, you saying I need to do this for 4 days a week? Bet. I'm finna right here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm committed. I'm doing those 4 weeks and I'm going to do it because I'm ready. I can't live in this situation, in this body anymore. I have to do something different and I'm going to do it because I'm ready. That is what it's about. When you become ready, it's going to become, it's almost like it's going to feel easy to you because you're not forcing yourself to do something that you're fighting against, that you don't want to do. You only put up a fight and resistance for something you don't want to do, right? That you're not ready to do. But when you're ready to do it, you ain't doing all that because you're ready now. You're ready now. Anybody who's putting up a fight against something, they're not ready. When they get ready, they're going to stop doing that. You'll stop doing that. So that's how you know. And when you're ready, that's when the disciplines come in there and you just going to create a schedule and a routine for yourself. Next thing you know, you're now disciplined in doing something. And then someone may say, well, why? And you're going to be able to speak to it. Like, I got tired. One day I got up. I couldn't put something on. And I'm like, I'm tired of keep having to go back to the store to get a new size. I'm tired. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I got to do something different. I can't do it anymore. That's when you're tired. And then that's when you start to think about how you can make that change, how that change can take place. And that's when that discipline come in. And that's when the results come in. And that's where the new you is presented. And that's where your testimony comes into play. You see? Like, that's how it is. You have to just do it. Do the work. I can't do it for you. Your mama can't do it for you. Your brother can't do it for you. Your sister, your grandma, your neighbor. No one's exempt from doing the work. We all have the responsibility to do the work. I don't know no other way to say it. I don't know no other way to show you. I don't always feel motivated to jump up and do a whole workout. Child, no, I don't always feel like doing that, but I understand that it's necessary for me to maintain the results that I want. Remember, it's about what I want. So I understand that, okay, to get these results, to look this way, to feel this way, to be received by the world in this way, I need to do this thing. You see? So because those things are all important to me, I'm willing to, go ahead and get this workout in. I'm willing to make that sacrifice because of all the wins that I've identified for making that sacrifice for 15 minutes of my day or the hour because I'm walking. Sometimes some of you say you'll do the walk and talk with me. You really like those. I'll do a walk and talk. So my walk is about an hour. So I'll walk and I'll talk about whatever the content, whatever I got going on my evening live stream. So I'm getting the exercise. So I'm showing you I'm walking, but I'm also doing content, doing reviews on whatever it is that we're reviewing at the time. But you notice that I'm getting it in. I'm a content creator, but I've merged those two with my fitness lifestyle and the content creation to be able to make sure that I'm able to do all the things that I want to do. If there's a will, there is a way. Figure it out. You can make it work. You say all day long, I don't have time to work. I don't know when I'm going to fit it in. Yes, you do. Just get up a little earlier or before you go to bed at night, iron out a little slot to get a little 15-minute workout. Oh, you can find the time if you want to. When you're tired, you're going to find the time, but you're just not ready yet. And if you're not ready, you're not ready. But when you're ready, you're going to find the time. You're going to find more time than you thought you even had. And be like, damn, where you get all that time from? Because it's going to become important to you. And you're going to be like, my fitness is important to me. And the way they responded to me when I walk by and when I walk in that room, baby, I'm about to up this game to 40 minutes, from 20 minutes to 40 minutes. Because I'm liking this. Oh, I was able to get into this outfit And I really liked how I looked in it. Like, it's just a little thing. So you just, it's each for each of us. It's it's different with what we're motivated by. Me, I'm motivated by just being a 40-plus-year-old woman, mother of three, and having a body that looks like I'm in my 20s. A lot of people in their 30s bodies don't even look like mine. So I get that. My body looks more in line like somebody in their 20s, but I'm in my 40s. So listen, that's what I'm moved by. Like, I'm moved by having a snatch waist and being able to wear, all summer, this damn belly was out. Not some of the summer, all the summer, at least this part was out all summer. All summer, your girl was in some type of midriff. I remember as a young high school girl in my high school, my shirts would be more like midriffs. And my mom would say to me and my sisters, it's cold out there. Y'all ever wear a full shirt? So I was in my midriff season this summer. I never wear anything kind of like high up, but something just low where you can just see kind of like just a little part of my body. Listen, child, all summer, all summer, this was out all summer. And so that was the season I was in, but I can do that. I I work hard to be able to do that. So if that's something you desire to do and not have it, because some folks do it and they just have it hanging out. That's just not the look I'm going for. Do you, babe, do you. That's just not the look I'm going for. So the look I'm going for is I don't want anything hanging out. If my stomach is out, I want it to be flat. If I do have a full shirt on, child, that shirt is tucked in. The waistline is always exposed. That's the aesthetic that I work hard, that I go for. And I like that because, like I said, I don't really see many women in my age group who looks like me. So I like to be able to be a representative of, like, you can be fit. You can be in your 40s and not have a menopause belly. Because, child, I just learned about that during the 4th of July with some family members who were like, Sheik, what the fuck? I got this belly. I was told, my mama said it's a menopause belly. I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? Y'all, I'm all on a Google, menopause belly. I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. But, child, that is a whole entire thing. That ain't what you want. And if you got it and if you don't want it, it will behoove you to do these workouts that you see me do, because my workouts are heavy on this. They're total body workouts, but child, it's definitely going to get you together in this area. So if you got that menopause belly that I just discovered, like Columbus, I just discovered that bad boy. I'm like, oh, snap. That is a real thing. That ain't what the hell. That ain't what I want. Let me make sure I get up and do these damn exercises, because that's not what I want. I don't want that, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for none of y'all. Y'all, do these exercises. Be a part of the replay gang. You don't have to catch me live. Many of you don't get a chance to catch me live because, child, when these workouts, they be real random with the way my life's set up. So I just kind of jump on and do it, but that's fine. If you can be a part of the replay gang, get it in, because it's for you. It is for you. Let me get into some more of these comments. Let me see. PN says, your body look like it is late teens. Yeah, so when I graduated high school, I was 102 pounds. Today, I'm 100. Well, today, when I weighed in, I'm 127 pounds. But hell, yesterday, I was 125 pounds. My body fluctuates. It fluctuates like any other person. So, but I get it in. Remember, I ate a full plated meal yesterday. So I put on some pounds because I normally don't eat a full meal. I told you I ate all my food yesterday. But yes, I'm small. My body, yeah. I have a niece who's 21, so my body looks comparable to hers. And she wants to gain weight. I'm like, baby, with the way these genetics set up with this family, listen, you probably not gonna get bigger until maybe after you have your first child. But she's a little thing. So she's, her body looks pretty much like mine's. And she's 21. And her mama's body is smaller than mine's. So, so I come from a family, we have small frames. But here's the thing. You can still be small, but still not have it tight. So I have a sister, my niece's mom, who's smaller than me, but she's not as tight as me because she doesn't work out. She's just small. So So she may have like a little pouch or something from having the baby. I ain't got none of that because I be working out. So I'm very tight with it. That's the difference with my smallness. It's tight because I work out. My other sisters, they don't really work out like that. But I get it in because it's about just, I want to have a sculpted look. I want to keep it tight. I don't want flab. I don't want all that. So I'm willing to work it. So that's just a personal choice that I've made for myself. So you all have to make a personal choice for yourself. How do you want to look? How do you want to show up in the world? I like to say before I get out of here like that, I always encourage you all to show up in the world as the light in which you want people to show up for you. So that means that go out there, be a positive example to other people, because like attracts like. So that same energy is going to come back onto you. So when you go out there and you deliver positive energy to people, speak positivity, move in a positive way, you're going to get that same type of energy in return. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Like attracts like. And I like to believe that that's how my platform here have grown to be what it is, close to 2,000 subscribers in a relatively short amount of time. When I came back on YouTube in June, I had maybe around 450 subscribers. I had taken a break for a while, and now it's close to 2,000 subscribers since then. And so I feel like attracts like. People who have similar energy as mine have gravitated towards me, watch my content, support me. Like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. So find your tribe. Find your tribe. Get motivated. Get consistent. Get to it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. And as in the words of the late Nipsey Hussle, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So I like to say your girl is always date ready. So I don't have to be like, oh, I can't go out. I can't go on this trip. I got to get my body ready before I go. No, I'm always ready. It's like, when we going, what? If anything, I might gonna find an excuse to go shop to get some more damn midriffs. I'm gonna go find a reason to buy some more clothes. But as far as the body, I don't have to have a certain period of time to get ready to show up for something. And I want that to be your story too. I want you to just be ready. Just be ready. You at the gas station and he see you and you, listen, be ready. As I say, you got to stay ready. When you leave that house, you got to know, my person can already be out there wherever I'm going. So when you leave the house, already just know that person, your person can be wherever you're going. So that means make sure you step out right. Make sure you step out correct. Make sure you come in. Sometimes you be like, oh my God, I can't believe they caught me looking like this. Listen, step out the house right. Especially if you single out here, you ain't got no business to not ever leave the house right. Step out right. Step out right. I do not like to see myself stepping out better than somebody who's on the market. What the fuck? I got a whole husband over here. I shouldn't be stepping out harder than you. Step out right. Step out right. That's what I'm going to leave. Step out right. When you know, you know. Step out right. Don't talk about it. Be about it. It's about consistency. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Take care of yourself. Love on yourself. Respect yourself. Do all of that. Do all of that. And you'll love yourself even more for it. Nothing like self-love. That's where the glow comes from. I have a lot of self-love. It's self-love. Do you have self-love? Do you have self-love? When you have self-love, all these things that I'm talking about, it's going to come automatic. And you're not going to feel like it's work. So listen, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I have a live scheduled today on my backup channel. I just set up last night at 6 o'clock. My new channel is Chic Speaks on it. If you go to my community page for this channel, there is a link that will take you directly to my new channel. So it's the first. Listen, nothing like the first. Nothing like the first. I remember the first video I put up on this channel in 2020 around that time. Nothing like the first. So this is going to be the first for my my backup channel, Chic Speaks on it. So it's going to be a reaction channel to just just viral moments, celebrity news, all things Hollywood. Our first topic of conversation is going to be Tyrese. Child, that damn judge threw him in jail. Oh, you don't want to pay this child support, bro? You said what? You said you got 2,200 on it, but I told you got 10,000 on it? Oh, okay. Go ahead and take him on back there. Go ahead and take him on that. He clearly trying to do what the F he want to do in here. He trying to do what he want to do in here. Judge like, no, sir. No, black man. That's not how it goes down here. That is not how it goes down here. Y'all, when you know, you know. Y'all know, if y'all familiar, y'all follow me for a while. Y'all know how my energy is. It is going to be no different over there. It ain't going to be no different. It's going down at 6 o'clock. We finna get all up into Mr. Gibson's business. We finna get into the psyche of how the hell he thought he could tell this white man, this judge, what he wasn't going to do. Who told him? Who told him that was even an option? I'm stuck on that part. I'm stuck on the part that he went all the way there to try to say what the F he wasn't going to do. This man said, I told you in 2023 what you need to do. And you said you did what? Go on, take him out. I don't want to hear that you said you put 5 on it. I told you to put 10 on it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Take him. We're going to get into it because we trying to understand what we hear. Bruh, this attorney, who have been guiding you, who told you that you can just straight do what you want to do and play in these folks' face like that? Who told you that? I'm trying to see something, y'all. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see something, and I'm trying to see it with y'all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on my new channel. We getting in. We going in. It's at 6 o'clock p.m. We trying to figure some ish out. Y'all, when you know, you know. We the honor students over there still in the evening. Child, our common sense don't just apply to one person. It applies to everybody. Everybody can get this. It applies to everybody. So that same energy that we have on this channel, we taking it over there too. We taking it over there too. Say hey says hey. Miss X says good morning, everyone. Amanda, hey. Listen, y'all, be a part of the replay gang. Make sure, are you guys subscribed to the new channel? Will you guys be joining me at 6 o'clock this evening as we get into Mr. Tyrese Gibson business, child, because he got thrown in jail. And we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out some things. And y'all know how I get when I get confused. I'm not gonna let up off it. Because I need some answers. Sheik needs some answers. Y'all be needing answers too. We finna brainstorm this thing together. We got a new patient. We got a new patient, y'all, over on the new channel. So we finna try to put our heads together and figure this thing out in true honor student fashion. Ari says she has to be silly messing with you. You're the sweetest person ever. Listen, like, that's, who is that? Who is that? That's, who is that? They say, I'm thinking about that rapper when they say, E40. Is that E40? She don't want to be saved. Like, some people just don't want to be saved. It is what it is. So she's just going to be lost in the sauce. And we just going to keep moving. So I'm going to continue to have this channel. Put up my fitness content up. Do whatever it is. I don't know how I'm going to deal with her. I'm still kind of waiting on some stuff to come back with an investigation. But in the meantime, I am going to be putting that work in on my backup channel. So please join me over there this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we get into all things singer Tyrese Gibson, because he got arrested. And I'm trying to understand the psyche as to how we got here, because them folks told you last year what the hell you need to do. And you still chose not to do it. So I'm trying to understand why. Why? Would mama say a hard head make a soft what? So he got his story, and like, listen, we gonna get into it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. So make sure you have your notification bell hit so you can be a part of the discussion, the very first discussion on my new channel. Exciting times. Exciting times. I'm really excited to see how we can grow that platform into something something great. So I have faith we can do it again. So road to 1K again. It seems like I was just there yesterday, but listen, road to 1K and monetization on my new channel. Sheik speak on it. Sheik speaks on it. That's the name of it. Sheik You can go to my community page on this channel, and there is a direct link that will take you over there. So therefore, you can go over there, hit the notification bell. You know when I go live there too. So now you got to watch 2 channels. You got to watch 2 to see which one I'm going to be going live from at any given moment. So it is what it is. It's the season of change. Change is good. It's that time. We're about to approach my birthday month, October. So yeah, all things happen for a reason, right? Say Hey says, you have almost 2,000 here. I do. That's the thing. I'm like, so I'm almost at 2,000. It's crazy. 2,000. I get y'all be watching them videos. Y'all be in the comments. Listen, y'all show up for your girl, and I am so grateful to each and every one of you, and I just hope that you all continue to show up for me on this channel, as well as my new channel as we grow over there too. So just keep a lookout on me. I'm still going. I'm still growing. You all are still here. I always say, as long as you all show up, I'm going to show up. You show up, I'm going to show up. We're the honor students. We get it in. So you all who never seen my evening contact, we are the honor students on my long form reaction channels, because child, we be in school. It's an educational moment. No child left behind. We be trying to figure some ish out with some stuff that we see popping off on this internet. We talk about it, and not everybody be here for us using common sense, asking questions, asking those tough questions, seeking answers. Everybody's not here for it. But if you're a person like that who's very heavy on the common sense, cognitive thinking, who ain't with the foolishness, the narcissistic behavior, all of that, then you want to follow me and watch my long form content, whether it be on this channel. And right now I have a second channel that I just started up where I'm going to do long form content over there too, starting today at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am so excited. The last I looked, it was like 75 people already who had subscribed over there since last night. I don't know what the number looked like right now. So, child, mess around and let me get to 100 in the next 24 hours. Let me hit 100. Let me hit 100, child. Let me see. Amanda says, Sheik, last night was crazy on PP. It started off with me getting attacked. Then the phone call. It was crazy. How am I getting dragged in it again? Shame on you two for striking you not one but twice. Yes. You know, so I'm all about the signs. So when I saw that second strike, I was like, let me go ahead. And I had already been thinking about getting my second channel started up. And I was just thinking about a name. Child, it didn't take long to come up with a name. When I seen that second strike, when I say in my live, when you ready, stuff just start happening. When I seen that second strike, Sheik speaks on it. I just added on it to the end, because I still want to stick with my brand. The branding is still the same. It's just now just a different platform that's going to be conversations about other people. I want the new platform to not be focused on just conversations centered around one person, but multiple people who we see got some ish going on, got some struggles going on. And, you know, I want to talk about it, because y'all know I talk about it. I bring my mental health background to it. And I'm not going to do it any different. It's just, instead of one patient, we going to have multiple patients. So folks going to have to get an appointment, child. We going to be taking appointments on that second channel, because it's not going to be all taken up by one person who don't want to be saved. It's going to be conversations about multiple people. The first out the gate is singer, actor Tyrese Gibson. He's the first patient. Listen, child, he got that first slot. He got that first appointment. He like, listen, Sheik, I'm first. I'm like, okay, I got you, Tyrese. So he will be my first content on my news channel. Exciting times. Virtuous Woman says, good morning, Sheik and honor student. Say Hey says, yes, but if you don't hashtag a channel and or use videos, there can't be a valid strike. Yeah, so I'm figuring out ways and, you know, how I can keep things going right now. It's 2 strikes. One of them is still pending. One came back saying the second one, which is odd, my newest strike, the second one in regards to like the thumbnail picture, They responded back saying, okay, that one stands, whatever. But the one dealing from the first one with the content that she did a copyright on pertaining to the content, as of this morning, the verdict was still out on that one. So I guess someone's still like looking at that one to be like to see if there's really something to that one. Hopefully it'll get reversed, but whatever. Either way, I got my second channel going. I still have this one. I'm going to do my workout content on this one. I may say some, do some walk and talk still and say some stuff pertaining to that thing on here. But really, I'm going to really try to put my energy on my new channel because I'm excited about it now. I've been wanting to kind of transition my conversation to other people anyway, but just wasn't sure how to go about doing that. And so now that I have a second channel, that's exactly how I'm going to go about doing it. It's going to be conversations on my second channel around other people who just are struggling with life, child. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. That's what we do. That's what us honor students do. We talk about it. We ask questions. Virtuous Woman says, follow us on Sheik's new page, Sheik Speaks Live, for new and for more content channel. As he says, Miriam Shumate would be more interested in Tyrese. All these celebrities ate it. Miriam Shumate, I'll have to look into seeing because I'm not sure. I'm not sure who Miriam Shumate is. So thanks, SD. I'll look into that one because I want to cover different people. So you all can come over to the my content on my videos and even on that my community page, wherever, and make your recommendations on if there's anybody you'd like for me to profile and to cover so we can kind of dig deep to understand what the hell going on. So thank you for that, SD. But yes, take your suggestions and things like that. Also, I have an email address. My email address, if you want to also email with these ideas or whatever you have. Yes, trust me, you will be intrigued. Thank you for that, SD. My email is cheikspeakslive@gmail.com. cheikspeakslive@gmail.com. So if you all ever want to email me anything about whatever content or whatever, you can send me an email there. But also I see my my comments on my content. So if you want to place a comment, you can add your comment there as well, and I will see that. But Miriam Shumate, I'll have to look into that and see who that is. Yep, thank you, Virtuous. Thank you for putting that in there for me. Yep, that's my email address. So it's still kind of linked to both of those channels. So regardless of whatever you want to talk to me about with either Sheik Speaks or Sheik Speaks on it, either channel, that's the email for now that you can email me and, whatever you want to talk about. But yes, definitely send me ideas and things that you think will be good to talk about. But I am curious to know who this Miriam Shumate is because it's a new name. And maybe I know I've seen her, but just didn't know her by name. Let me see. Try to make a note so I don't forget. Let's see who this is. Make sure you got the name spelled right. So SD, you said Miriam Shumate, Shumate. Is that the spelling of her name? I see a book out here for her. Want to make sure that I got the correct spelling for that. Please, yes, she has 2 channels on YouTube. Okay. Let me see. I want to make sure before I let you go that I got the Miriam Shumate. Okay. Okay. So she's a content creator. It says okay, so she's a black woman with a white husband, I see. Interesting. I've never heard of her, but that's another interracial couple. Another interracial couple. So I guess everything centered around her is dealing with, I guess, her relationship. So Addison says, SD, the last time I watched her, she had a new man, and her new fiance has one now too. So it's a black woman, a white man I'm seeing on the one channel at least. You said she has two. SD said, I remember her from 13 years ago or so on YouTube. I'm not sure, Addison, is that true? You said, no, Lord, not another one of those. Listen, if she give the vibes of who we been talking about, I don't know. So we'll see, because I'm tapped out from that one. I am tapped out. If she giving any kind of vibes from that one, I am tapped out. I'm tapped out. Addison says she starts her sermons for donations. Okay, so y'all familiar with, she has, this channel has 47.1 thousand followers, and you all said she has Virtuous said, me too, Chic. SD says she isn't disrespectful like Rose, though Rose is the demon. Listen, so I'm gonna look into it right now. Getting into a celebrity would be refreshing for me, because I used to cover celebrity content, and when I say I didn't have nobody coming at me when I did that. So that's how I know it's her. It's not me as a content creator. So but yes, I have my first show this evening over on my new channel at 6 o'clock, and we are going to talk about Tyrese Gibson. Now, again, you guys can send me suggestions for who to talk about next, but that's who we will be talking about today. So I will be open to talking about other people. What I do want on the new channel is just the variety of just the different people that we talk about and have conversations about. Even if we circle back around and still talk about them, I just want it to be just a variety of just the different type of people. So it's just anything, whether they're celebrities, you know, content creators, just anybody who's newsworthy right now, any of that. Virtuous says she plays with God. No thanks, Lord Jesus. SD says she is from a country in Africa, so she worships Brad also. I've seen that she looks like she's African, you know, when I look at her features. And then, yeah, that's what she's giving. So, yes, I'll check out her content, and, you know, we'll go from there. But I thank each and every one of you for joining me today on my 15-minute workout. So definitely be a part of the replay gang. Get a workout to try. If not, you know, I have other types of workout as well. Different types of exercises for a different length of time. So I'm sure you can find something that works for you. So I just challenge you to find something, do something, show up different, be about getting the results, and come back here and share your testimony, because Chic loves a good testimony. I love, love, love a good testimony. Please like, share, and subscribe. I thank you. I thank you. Show up for yourselves. Show up for one another. Love yourselves and love one another. I am Chic from Chic Speaks, and I will catch you on the next broadcast. Make it a great one. Peace.